What's up, guys? It's your boy Grjorn. Hey, that's me. I have to do it each and every time. And we're now live on the DDnD show. That's a mouthful. Today is our episode 3. And like I said, I'm Grjorn. I'm going to be playing Grjorn Smashstone. But before we get going, we wanted to let you guys know that we have a charity event next week. Saturday. It's going to be hopefully an all-day event. It's a marathon of madness, and all of the donations are going towards helping this really cool charity, autism charity called Autism Homebase. They have a really cool hub where adults and teens who have or somewhere on the spectrum get to come together and have social events in a way that makes sense for them. Often these are the kind of the overlooked people in life in general, just because they don't fit in, and so, you know, some of us personally are very connected to this, and we are excited about the charity itself. So far, I think we've made about $45, and which is great, which is more than we expected. We've got a lot more to go, but for all the people that have already donated and all the people who are going to donate in the future, every $10 that you spend will gain you an extra entry into our raffle and giveaways. We have, actually, I can just grab some stuff here. Hold on. We've got things like the Nulzer's Marvelous Pigments Underdark Pigment set for painting your minis.
That's so cool.
Mini pots, which is really cool. We've got like the D&D starter set to get people excited and into this.
Greg, real quick, it's still playing the intro.
It should not be.
Oh, there it is.
Starter set. It's pretty cool. Google that if you haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if we missed it, but we'll just keep going where we were. This is the D&D starter set here. Another one of the giveaways. We have tons more. Check us out at DDnD show on Instagram or Twitter, and there's more information there. It's a lot to take in. I know that we're using tiltify.com. We'll put the link in the chat after this. It is a really cool system where there are rewards and incentives for you guys to donate to. For example, we've got it set up like if you donate $5, you can add a ±2 to whoever's next roll you want. $10, obviously we said it gets you entry into the giveaway, but you can also do it as specific rewards throughout the day and the campaign. Things like $10 will give you advantage, disadvantage on the next skill check. You can specify which player that goes to. When you go to the site, it'll all make sense there. You click rewards, you hit the reward you want to donate directly to, and then it'll ask you a few questions, and that will come back to us, and then we will play into our next roll or move or whatever it is. There's some really cool stuff here. We put up like for a $50 donation, you can request to change some of the players' names. We will change the name for a duration. Another $50 one is an automatic spell hit or fail. We know that there may be some people out there that are going to hunt down Perry and try to make his life miserable, but it's all for a great cause, so that's fantastic.
Don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap.
And speaking of which,
fuck with Perry.
and speaking of which, if you donate $500 or more, you can donate to join us on our show sometime live to air on Twitch. We can figure out the logistics behind that, whether that's an in-person if you're local, or whether that'll be through Discord. And with the current situation with the pandemic, it'll probably be online, and we can figure that all out. But there's a lot of great stuff there, so I'm going to put the link in the chat after this. And before we get moving on, one of the biggest rewards that we have is by way of Greenleaf Geek, and I don't know if you have seen their dice. It's incredible. They were showcased on Critical Role. Marisha Ray, I believe, was the one who had a Keyfish die. She actually just re-upped her Keyfish, which is awesome. You can go get them right now on her website, and she has graciously donated $50 to spend in her store. That's Canadian. And I mean, it's really exciting, and Ty actually has some of her swag there.
Yeah, so I actually just commissioned and got a custom, what I call the Heads Will Roll die for D20. So I don't know if you can see it there. It's got a little skull in there, and the awesome 20 is her little logo. So if I crit, that's what's going to show up.
Oh, crit.
Oh, crit. So
crit.
I've gotten a Keyfish done before. I know Chris uses a keyfish as well. She makes awesome dye. She's nice. She's nice and local here, and we've kind of been trying to give her shout out and that stuff as much as possible. So make sure to go check her out. That $50 is going to go, a pretty long way towards a pretty cool new dice set. So, check her out and make sure that you're at least in the raffle to get that gift card.
And just in case you didn't see it very well, you can actually check him out at Ty Wilson Crits, TYWILSONCRITS on Instagram. He's actually posted a close-up picture of it, and it's super dope.
Yeah, super badass.
Does anybody else want to say hi? This is me. Let's do it.
I'm Amanda, and I play Waawaatesi.
I'm Ty Wilson, and I am Borok.
I'm Chris Summerville at Summerville Vibes, and I'm a Luigi. I'm a Perry, just as Luigi. Can we do a second take? Can we do a second take?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Shit.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. I'm a barhead. Yaksha mash.
And I guess we'll send it off to our illustrious DM at DDnD with me. Peter, take it away.
I will take the ring. I will take it to Mordor. Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Peter, your friendly DM, and sometimes bald Frodo stunt double. So thank you for joining us today on DDnD. So, you know what? We're all here. Let's pick up where we last left off. Shall we, everyone?
Sounds good to me.
That's it. All right. Get nestled in your chairs, relax, because previously on DDnD, our team found themselves deep within the Temple of the Serrated Fang, locating the lost members of Borok and Waawaatesi's hunting party. After a brief confrontation with some Yuan-Ti, half-snake humanoids, and navigating the lower levels of their temple, our party reached the top of the temple, just in time to stop a sacrifice to the winged god Saheth. Defeating the Yuan-Ti cleric, half-blood Sholsi, and freeing the members of their lost party. As the dust settles, the team begins to get aware of their surroundings. So let's pick up where we last left off. Waawaatesi had found this geode somewhere in this corpse pile. Grjorn, you found your rune stones, and also both of you decided to take part in some libations that you found in the storeroom. After an intense fight, you found yourself at the top of the temple, and now that the dust has settled and the bonds have been cut of your friends Waawaatesi and Borok, you now see before Waawaatesi a dead Yuan-Ti half-snake woman lying bleeding out on the ground, and all is calm.
Thod. Again, Denazi. How did you end up coming across these people?
Thod, he gets up and kind of dusts himself off after, and also there's a little bit of blood coming from the top of his head from constantly headbutting that poor Yuan-Ti pure blood, and he goes, well, it happened during the night. We were doing our watch, and someone, and he kind of looks over at Gen, and Gen kind of does wasn't paying attention. And that's when they happened upon us. These little fucking frog bastards. You see those guys?
Well, yeah, they're the ones that told us where you were. They had an
Wait
agreement.
a second. You made friends with those little fucking bastards?
Well, I killed 2 of them first, but turns out they were not too happy to deal with these guys. So as long as they told us where you were, we were gonna come in here and clear house, which is what we did. So in the end, it turns out they were the only ones that knew where you were, and that's how we found you. But man, I'm just happy to see you again.
You hear Denasi speaking, who's standing right beside Perry right now. Is like, who's this little fucker down over here?
Oh, my name is Perry Longboffin. I'd ask you what your name is too, but I don't seem to care at this moment. You're rude.
What are you doing? What are you doing here? You lost your mommy. You're looking for your mommy.
Oh,
are ya?
Oh, a mom joke. I haven't heard that in my whole 50 years of living. Thanks. Jeez.
She takes her hand and just tussles your hair and then starts to move towards.
That's enough.
I'm just playing with a little guy. It's all right.
No, but these folks here have proven quite useful and helped us out. I know Perry is kind of roundabout in his ways, but in the end, he did take down that big one. So
I've been rationing. Nobody's noticed.
Don't listen to them. They're confused about roundness and muscle.
Oh my goodness. Tall people. Yes.
Oh, well, he'll be all right.
Hey, big man, I like that headbutt you did there. That was a good one.
You like that? I mean, if you did it, you'd be doing it into someone's crotch, but
Hey, never underestimate the power of a crotch butt.
Well, actually, just
A head crotch, a crotch butt.
Hey, Waawaatesi. Borok, how'd you find these guys?
Well, they had also been captured by the frog people, and we kind of came in.
I had them right where I wanted them.
Not surprised.
So we ended up freeing them, and just made more sense for us to travel together, I think.
Right. All right, again, start picking the pockets. We gotta get going.
Yes, we do.
Gen takes his blades and kind of like spins them, puts them back into his pockets. He picked them up off the dead Yuan-Ti pureblood that was dying of laughter previously, and says, "Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing we got to do here. Now, I got to figure out how the fuck we get back to the camp. I mean, we did make camp at the edge of the tangle, but we have to make it back to the hunting party. But you know what I really want to do? I want to make those frog bastards really pay.
Listen,
I'm thinking maybe making a quick stopover.
Actually, I think they might actually pay us.
Yeah, that's we're not gonna hurt them, guys. They're gonna pay us, and we've done them a good deed, so they won't be. They'll be looking after us. They're on our pocket now.
Denasi's pulling her hair back. This gigantic mane of orange curly hair, and just ties it up in the back. She's saying, "So wait, you're in the pocket of these bastards now. Did you at least find anything here?"
Well, yeah, I believe we found a few things.
What'd you find?
Dwarf, what did you find?
In the pockets of these things?
No,
What did you find on the way?
in a temple.
Oh, we didn't find much. Some candles and,
We found booze.
I mean, I have a
Oh,
nose
gonna
for
get
that
me a
kind
drink
of
on the
thing.
way out.
Let's go back down through and make sure that we've kind of searched every corner of this place, seeing if there's anything else that we could
There's some
come across.
shitty weaponry, but it's not much.
Now, when you were playing with that wall music thing,
Yeah.
did anything happen?
Oh yeah. I found what I was looking for.
What were you looking for?
Yeah. We'll call it an ancient kind of magic.
That sounds ominous.
No, it's Optimus. Is that the opposite? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
Well, let's maybe get out of here then. We can talk about this later.
hey, are we traveling with the big ones?
Yes.
I like
yes,
it.
we are. The more of us together.
I guess I'll just follow you folks for the time being.
Whoa. Borok, Waawaatesi, can I talk to you privately over here?
I'm
Anything-
still a direwolf right now, so I can't talk.
Oh, you didn't end your shape?
No.
No, she's still.
But no, sorry about that, guys. We had a little technical issue there, and Streamlabs shut down. But we're back now, and I guess we can carry on where we were.
Hi. Sorry.
Again with a knife.
Oh yeah, Gen with the knife. Gen's using the knife to kind of pick his fingernails and goes, "Well, I'm seeing that was the person who was kind of running the whole situation. I think you don't have to worry too much about these Yuan-ti because all these purebloods were following her and following her orders. I mean, I was able to pick up some stuff when I was in the pens, and well, I think it's kind of like a beehive when you kill the queen. They all kind of collapse. These purebloods ain't much, they're pushovers." And he kind of points to the one with like the crushed in skull that's laying beside, like that's kind of beside where Thode's pillar was. And he's like, "See, I mean, like 2 headbutts from him and they were down. But I mean, if you want to take him out, I'm more about the easy of just getting the hell out of here." Denassi kind of like,
Am I hearing any of this conversation?
Yeah, this is all out in the open.
Can I butt in and just say, "Hey, as Tante used to say, you could take a man to fish, but the water will never drink."
Just ignore him.
okay.
I think it
that
means we
was
go and make our money.
I was gonna say, I think, you know what? I trust your intuition. If you've been here for a while and you're kind of seeing how this hierarchy works, then I think we're all right. Let's make our way back to.
Okay,
our
I need a
front
map.
face.
I need a map.
Well,
Does anyone have a map
number of
here?
maps.
I got maps, and I'm gonna start just pulling out maps out of the bag. What are you looking
All right.
for?
What do you got, Tattoo? Come on, bring him over.
Yeah, here, and I'm
You know,
start handing them
This
out.
guy's kind of rude, but he's really funny too.
Thanks, son. All right.
Told me that before.
Can you come on, hand him over.
I already did. I handed them over already.
Oh, thank you. All right. He's kind of like rattling through all these papers, and he's taking his time, which is the most frustrating part, saying that we have to leave, and he's just now looking around, and he's just like, I mean, you do know what you picked up, right?
Some of it I recognize.
He flips the map over, and he's like, this, and he points with his knife, which always seems to be in his hand, points with his knife to the map and goes, "That's Armazal. You know that, right?
Aye, we came through that way.
Do you see the arrows going from the forest in to the town?
Do
you?
I do, but what does that mean?
He again kind of turns around. He's like, Borok, come on.
So what he's trying to insinuate here is that these Yuan-ti have ways into this town, and this is an attack plan. This is a raiding plan.
He kind of like lets go of the map on one hand, and it furls up in the other hand, and he goes, and that's the ticket.
The ticket to
This
killing more things, I
Seems
guess.
to be some very valuable information to certain people. So, I mean, I can probably track our way back to where the frog people were. What are they called again? Denassi yells on the side. She's like,
they're called the Grunts.
"That's right, little boy. All right. So let's let's go back to the grung and see what our situation might be.
Yes.
Thode kind of like is leaning up against the pillar and he's like, well, I don't really know how I feel about that.
Well, though, that's the thing about you is we don't really pay you to know how to feel. We just pay you to fight. So you just come along with us and make sure that we don't get
I respect
overwhelmed.
He kind of scratches the stubble on his like thick chin and goes, that's the problem with you, Borok. You were always the more sensitive one. But
I find he's sensitive too. You should hear him sigh all the time.
I think
Right.
the word you're looking for is diplomatic. Let's not forget.
Not sensitive. I like that.
oh man, you're good. All right, Danasi, again, take what you can. Let's go. We're gonna go with him.
Hey, Wawa, if you want to lose that shape, I'll give you some more of that berry juice.
I am going to return to my elf shape, and I am going to scowl at him and tell him not to call me Wawa.
Hey, that's a mistake I made, but berry juice.
Yes.
Perry. Perry, as you're walking back towards the group, you see in the center where all these like actual like they're real live snakes writhing around in this little pit. You see something gleaming. Just in the tangle of the snakes.
Okay. I will.
Don't you think about hurting them.
Are they still glowing neon green?
No, it's since faded now.
Okay.
Okay. I will. I will get it. I'll just go get it.
Roll a dexterity check for me.
Okay. Just a random dexterity check.
Yeah.
15.
Hey, not bad, not bad. So you kind of, your curiosity takes the better of you, and you wait for a moment where you can see the snakes like quickly, like just an opening, and you grab this shining object, and what you see is a ring.
Ooh.
And it has what seems to be something inscripted on the ring, and it is a gold ring with a silver band around the side, around the sides, kind of like it looks like a twined silver band that kind of goes around each end of it, and yeah, there you go.
I will quickly pocket it.
All right, there you go. Nothing bad ever happens when a halfling pockets a ring.
Nope.
Do it. You know you want to.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Snaky Poos. And I kind of like the same sound as Stewie when he putters off.
Did we
He
see
runs
any
back
of that
up.
happen, or?
Borok, Waawaatesi, and Grjorn, please roll a perception check. I'm gonna roll it for the other guys too.
I think I'm gonna skip it because I think I was more concerned about getting berry juice over to Waawaatesi.
Okay.
I have zero concerns about what Perry's doing.
And do I need to roll with my passive perception if I'm also paying attention to berry juice?
You would need to roll if your passive perception is if you're paying attention to a conversation
Yeah.
and you see something off to the side, I would still roll a d20 to see if you
Okay.
saw it in the corner of your eye.
That's a 10 for me, please.
It's 2.
I rolled a
Okay.
4.
What? I'm gonna get away
As
with it?
Perry's like making his little Stewie Griffin run up to the snakes and grab something, Danasi goes, "Hey, mustache boy, what do you got there?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Come on, let's see it now.
No.
Hey everyone,
Perry,
the little guy found something.
what'd you find, Perry?
Oh no! He tries. So is he trying to take stuff away from me, or?
I'm not trying to take it from you.
I mean his buddy.
Oh, Denazi?
Is Denazi trying to
Denasi,
take it?
she's just kind of standing there looking at you now.
Well, I just found this little gold vial thing, and I'll pull out the vial that was given to us by the Grjorn earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool. I don't know what it is, but I'll study it later. It's really cool. It's just this stuff in here. It's a gold vial.
Roll deception.
The worst liar ever. Okay. Oh! Oh, crit!
Oh, Chris!
Oh, man. Amazing.
Nice
With a
one.
+1.
Wahoo!
Yahoo!
Should I do the Frodo when he gets stabbed, sort of like the and whenever someone does a crit? No, Denasi kind of like rubs her chin and goes, "No, I'm good, thank you.
Oh.
Don't need that."
Well, I wasn't gonna give it. Nothing. Stewie Griffin run.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Wait, does "oh man" count as a sigh? There it is. Keeping track, Borok. You gotta
Keeping
stay
track.
on brand.
All right, yeah, stay on
We should
brand.
do statistics like how many nat 20s, how many crit ones, how many sighs.
How many sides from Borok?
If you can get Borok to sigh 32 times per episode.
You unlock the secret. No, I'm joking. You unlock the
42,
secret
right?
side.
Yeah. Yeah, the answer to life.
Answer to life is 42. All right, well, I guess we have no fucking idea what he has, so
No, you don't.
Berry juice.
I'm just gonna. Can I go up to the?
Waawaatesi, I see in a whole new light.
You two don't get too comfortable with that juice over there, all right? Can I take a look at this? Like, there's just a snake thing in the middle. I wanna.
Yeah.
Inspect.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, is it actually like a statue, or is it a?
It's like a raised. I want to say it's like a raised. It almost looks like a well, but it's like almost like a table, I guess you could say too.
All right, so I want to take a look at that. I want to take a look at the altar, and I want to take a look at the two dead people over on the top left here.
Did we loot
right,
them
so-
already?
I don't. What's that, sir?
Did we loot them already?
I don't know. I just want to take a look and see if I can figure out who they are, or if If,
All right, so
yeah.
we'll do 2 rolls.
Okay.
One roll is just for like looking around, and then the other rolls are to see if you identify these people and you know them.
Okay.
So perception, please, for both.
That would be 16 plus, so 22.
All right, so when you for the first one, all right.
And that would be 20 for the second.
Okay, so you make your way past Thode, who kind of just is a little gruff with you, kind of like, and you walk by and you look at these dead bodies, and you could tell they were definitely freshly killed from this sacrifice. But to you, they don't look like anyone you know. They just look like unfortunate people that were caught along the way. More than likely sold by the Grung to the Yuan-Ti.
Do they have anything in their pockets, anything like that, or no?
Well, with your perception check, you kind of look around, and they've been stripped to the bone. It's very just like loincloth, cloth armor, nothing great.
Okay.
When you get to the center, you kind of like fancy foot your way around these snakes that are all like intertwined around it. And this looks to definitely be something like a religious offering table. You can see there's blood marks that are stained on top of the table, and within every snake coil that you can see in this gigantic snake that has wings kind of like furled behind it, and it coils up in multiple circles. You can see that there's body parts in each and every hole that were taken from some fresh, some dried up, some absolutely black and rotting now. It looks like they were trying to fill up each and every one of these holes for the ritual.
Interesting.
And there were 3 spots left.
All right, then. I will use my axes to take out the body parts. Just throw them towards the snakes. I just want to clear it. I want to clear it. I want to make sure they're
You one by one, you pop off a heart, you pop off a liver, you pop off some intestines, and like without like it's like if you were just cleaning off your desk or cleaning your room. It's nothing to you. You're just shooting them off, and you go around and you take out every piece, and there you go.
That's it. Well, I think it's time that we head off.
Die.
All right. So it's gonna be probably about what would you say again? He goes, day's travel back to the Grung, or is that where we're going?
We're gonna go to the Grung first, and then we're gonna go to this town and let them know that. Well, let's see if we can bargain our position.
Maybe we can flank them.
Denasi goes, you're going to this town. We all are?
Well,
or you're going? Because I didn't sign up for this fucking thing.
You're in our raiding party, so that means, and I picked you for it, that means you go wherever I tell you to go.
Right. Huh.
There'll be loot. So, remember,
there better be.
I picked you for a reason.
All right. She kind of picks up. She's like, now I gotta go find my fucking armor.
Yeah, I think we should go back through on our way out and make sure that everybody has all their armor pieces.
Oh, I didn't come here with the armor. None of us did.
Oh, we need to go to the Grung. Okay, I see.
All right.
Well,
all right.
Let's get you some ramshackle weapons inside then, because there are a couple areas.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
All right. So, is everyone done on the top level here before we move on?
Yeah, you search kind of everything.
Yes.
Yeah, then I'm good. I'm Gucci Mane.
Okay. So, just in the way of expediting things, all of you guys, you go in from the top of the temple into the second floor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing a event challenge, which is something I find incredibly fun. We are now going to be rolling. So let me explain event challenges because some people might not know what these are. An event challenge is you'll have a series of tasks that you have to complete. I have a number in my head that I need you guys to reach out of, let's say out of 10 tasks, you need to at least pass 6 of them to consider it successful.
Okay.
That's not the actual number, but right now we have to navigate through this temple with everyone without alerting anyone. So let's keep that in our minds.
Wait, there's more to kill.
Let me grab some more tokens here. So we have the whole gang here now, and effectively these guys will be rolling as well. So coming in from the top of the temple, your eyes begin to adjust to the cool, dark, and damp lighting and feel of the temple that you were once in. You can hear a little bit more movement going throughout this top level before, when it was pretty empty. What are you gonna do?
Will.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, good. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Who said that? You or him?
No,
No, he did. Poor Peter.
Voices.
So what's the remind me of Pass Without a Trace again, just so I know I'm not.
It just adds +10 to all of our stealth rolls.
Just 10.
Just 10.
Okay.
There's a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration of each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
How did you?
Damn. All right. So the moment you get in, Waawaatesi grabs like what was your focus again that you had? Your spellcasting
I
focus?
have braid of sweetgrass around my wrist.
Right, so you almost grab the blade of sweetgrass and you kind of like start to twirl it a bit, and you're saying some words, and this light yellow hue starts to go around the sweetgrass, and then it almost sounds like everything around you, within a 30-foot circle, has deafened. It almost sounds like anything that's outside of this circle is just. It's just not heard. It's almost muffled. And effectively, everyone is in that circle now, so. Wicked.
My bad.
Hey, you just won D&D.
So
How do you guys want to continue?
Well, I have a question. Do I have to stay near you for this effect, or?
Not once it's passed.
Within 30 feet. Yeah.
It's
Oh, you do
when
the
it,
whole
You
time?
have to stay within 30 feet.
I have to stay within 30 feet of you? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I could turn invisible and kind of scout ahead, and I think invisible, while passing without a trace, is, in my opinion, is pretty undetectable unless you know there's a dragon here. But I don't think there's a dragon, right?
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 I don't know.
Right?
Not to that.
I don't know.
So I could kind of scout ahead, but not too far ahead because I'm a little nervous going alone. So I can just be, I'm comfortable going 30 feet ahead of you.
As long as you don't try to talk
right
to
on
any
the
of them, Perry.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
As long as you don't try to make friends and talk to anybody you see.
You know what? Well, I have to show my might with the person here with really nice hair that's jealous of mine. So, yes, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Nice. He gone.
Here you go.
You bring out your quick book and you kind of flip through something and you say a few words and then just like
Now you see me, now you don't.
the book closes, and as he says that, he slams the book closed, and with this like the closing of the book, he's just gone.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Sneak around the corner and take a look.
You can control your guy.
This will wait.
I will physically move my character and sneak and look around the corner. Hoping that no one has true sight. Yes. I was sneaking.
All right, Perry. You keep sneaking.
Sneaking, and I'm invisible. What do I see down the hallway?
When you peek down the hallway, you see off in the far distance, you can see one Waawaatesi down the hall.
Okay. I'll quickly move back to the group. Say, hey, there's a Waawaatesi down the hallway. And
So we just hear this like random voice, like, oh yeah, oh.
I guess that was Perry, right?
going to make my way down the hallway into this crevice here. Do I see anything else?
You can see this Waawaatesi starts to walk away, and he goes out of sight.
Out of sight.
Okay, I'll run to this little corner here, quietly and sneakily, and I'll peek around the corner again.
You see another Waawaatesi
Oh,
starting to slowly move its way into the hallway.
okay. I will go to this corner here so I can see the room, and I'll take a look around.
No one's in here.
No one's in here. Okay. I will go to this corner and slowly go back to the hallway and peek around the hallway, please.
You can see the Waawaatesi moving around the corner, and he turns right and and disappears.
This is pretty cool to watch.
This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go back up to my group and say the next room's clear. But quick.
Oh,
Alright,
it's
let's
Barry.
go.
It's Barry again, right?
Hello. Yes.
Let's go.
Quick, follow me.
Everyone needs to make a stealth check, even though it's not. It's like whatever. You guys got what?
Plus 10.
What? Goddamn bajillion.
22.
So that would be a 4, which ends up being a 20. 20 after everything's done.
What?
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone else, the other guys have done great too.
Waawaatesi rolled a 22, and I
Okay.
rolled a 14 plus 10 plus 3 is 27.
All right, cool. You guys can effectively move. I'll move Waawaatesi, but you guys can move down the hallway now. So I will just get Waawaatesi and the gang moved with. Just gonna move Grjorn too.
Sorry.
All
was caught up. Yep.
right, so you guys are in the hallway. Perry, how long is invisibility for you?
Oh, good question.
8 hours. Or
Concentration for up to 1 hour.
so. Oh, 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I will,
right.
before I head back down the hallway, I'm going to take a look, make sure there's no Wanti coming.
Okay.
And if I don't see any, I'm going to scurry along the hallway, quietly and stealthily, and kind of peek into this room.
You see the fire is now lit, and you can see two Yuan-Ti kind of standing. Yuan-Ti purebloods, so once again they have like a little bit of reptile scales, but normal humanoid bodies, and they're standing by the fire, and they're just it looks like they're seemingly having a chat in some language that you don't know.
Okay. And just to double check, we're doing this event. I want to reconfirm here. What's this event challenge? We just have to sneak. We have to.
The goal is to successfully
Not trip the alarm.
not trip the alarm and get out.
Oh, this is like a solid snake. Metal Gears.
I wonder if I can just leave myself and win the event challenge myself.
Hey,
Is
that's
that
what Perry
kind of
would
a
do.
thing? Like, if one player gets out, does everybody do a success?
Nope. Everyone's got to get out.
Wait, but do I get all the prizes?
If you want to leave with your life, sure.
You win D&D.
You win
Okay.
D&D.
All right, I will sneak into this room, and I will peek down this hallway to make sure that there's no Wanti down that hallway.
It's empty.
I will head down this hallway into this room to check this room.
Empty.
And what is in this room again?
It's just like bedding. It looks like it's a place for probably about 4 Yuan-Ti to nest down for the night.
Okay. I will head back into the other room over here, and I will tell my friends.
So sorry, invisibility, right?
He's itching.
Yes.
Does that also cover your footsteps and sounds?
I think that's what Pass Without a Trace does.
Yeah, I don't think invisibility.
But he's
is-
not within the 30. He's not within the 30 feet.
He's not wrong.
he's not.
No, you are correct, and that's why I was saying sneakily.
Okay, then roll that sneakily stealth check, sir.
It's 19 plus 12.
Oh, damn. Your
Plus
stealth
12.
is 12.
Because, I'm not within the...
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It will be 2 then. So 21. Oh no, I hear dice rolling.
I hear dice rolling.
You passed successfully.
Okay, DM, I can hear you.
Hey,
tell
this
me.
is not an us versus you situation.
Okay. And I will whisper to my friends in the other room. There's 2 Wanti purebloods that are sitting around the fire.
Oh,
Hello. I forgot to tell you I was here.
he's doing that.
He's back.
What's going on up there?
Oh, they're sitting around the fire and they're talking. I don't know what they're saying, but they're sitting around the fire and they're talking.
Yeah, it's fire.
Let me take my access to them.
But aren't we supposed to be sneakily quiet? If this was The Last of Us, I would have just gone behind them and stealthily killed them, but it's not. I don't have any shivs.
I think we're going to try and get out of here without raising an alarm. So
I
let's just see
guess.
if we can sneak past him.
If you kill them fast enough, you don't have to raise an alarm.
I agree.
Do you want me to sneak past them and make sure there's no other people in the other room so you can do it quietly?
But then you have to come back. Do we? We don't have any way of...
But Bo, I'm down here. I know you can't see me, but I'm down here.
Okay. Do you have any means of getting a hold of us while you're further up ahead? Is there some sort of messaging system that you...
I can make a sound.
I could probably do a little thing. I touch my ear, and I could talk to him, and he could report back to me.
Ooh, that's cool.
That would be...
Hold on, I
think
think try that.
No, I touch my ear, and then you report back to me. So if I go, hello, is this thing, can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's working.
Yes. That today, folks, is the third sigh of the day.
I
All
would have
right,
thought it
well-
was like the 6th.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys got that figured out. That'll come in handy, I think, so that you don't have to keep running back and forth.
Okay, that's a good idea. I will go sneak past them and make sure there's no one else down the hallway, and then just give me
Like 10 minutes.
that's too long. Give me like a minute.
Oh, God, you're fast.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. I will attempt to sneak into the room
If I don't hear back from you, I'll assume you're dead.
and go quietly along the wall
Okay.
and behind them and into the other hallway, and I'll make sure I look down the hallway before I proceed.
Good. Let's go. Roll that stealth.
Oh no.
I rolled a 2, but
+2.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
I was just gonna mention that.
Yes.
I'm like, don't you have inspiration?
Yes. So it's a nice heavy dice. 11.
Wow. That's with the +2 modifier?
Here we
Yes.
go.
Oh my gosh.
You will not believe. I'm not even gonna hide this from you. A natural 1 and a natural 2.
Wow.
That's no way.
We did a thing.
Us halflings are lucky. Okay. And I will sneak into this hallway down.
Yep.
And just make sure there's no one else in the other room over here. Oh my
You
goodness.
see
And I'm at
2 Yuan-Ti. 1 is practicing on one of those the target dummies there, and the other one is just kind of leaning up against the wall, just relaxing a bit.
So I assume they're making a lot of noise then.
They are. They are.
Perfect.
You can hear a lot of and you hear like ting 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 ting.
Excellent.
Barry,
I
are you there?
will whisper back. Yes, I'm here.
Barry, what do you could have just told me what you see.
Okay, sorry. Which ear do I hold, my left or my right?
No, I think I hold the ear. You just talk.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my left ear. Okay, there's only 2 sitting around the fire, but they're facing the hallway towards you. And then there's none in the sleeping room. And then there's only 2, but they're making lots and lots of noise.
I think it's not working. Can you try your other ear?
Okay, this is my right ear. There's 2 people, but they're facing you and they're around the fire. And then the other room.
I'm just fucking with you, Perry. I heard it the whole time.
I'm gonna hold both ears from now on,
We're all gonna die.
just in case. You can attack the other 2, but you have to do it quietly.
That-
But the other 2 in the other room are making enough noise that you can get away with it. End transmission.
I'm going to report that back to the group.
All right, so let's take these first 2 out then.
Or do you
So
want
it kind of goes
Are
like.
we gonna
let's
try to
get-
sneak by that? I thought the point was sneaking and then killing if we had to.
Well, yeah, we're gonna sneak and then kill.
Okay,
Isn't that what we're gonna?
my axe needs to taste blood.
So yeah, we'll sneak and kill. I'm gonna get to
Perry,
Yes.
you see some movement down the hallway. Gone. One of them's gone.
But here's the thing, Perry. You can't message me. I have to message you first.
Barry's gonna hold both ears and say, "Okay, we lost one.
I'd say
No
we-
response back.
I'd say we-
No
I'd
response
say we're just
back.
moving into the next room.
Yeah. But before we do anything, let me go up there and splash on with a little color, if you.
All right. Well, I want you to hit him first, and then I'm going to hit him second.
Hey. I'm gonna try to move myself through the group to the front here.
Thode kind of is like growing. He's like, can we just get a move on?
Yes. So let's start walking.
Hey, why you gotta be so miserable? Sometimes you have to strategize.
I'll show you strategy.
Oh, I want you to show me fighting.
Is Waawaa coming with you guys?
Yeah. she'll be
Can you
coming
run
with
her?
Yeah.
She's taking care of
Everyone's
baby stuff.
slowly coming down. Yeah, it's all good. Coming down the hallway with you guys.
All right. So I'm gonna get in as close as I can to see them, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on them.
Oh shit.
Dex 14 saving throw.
Where are you casting fairy fire?
On the Wanti that are in that room by the fire. If they're not there.
Oh, there's none there. There's not there.
Oh,
Are these? Oh, so are these Wanti the ones that the Parries followed? Are they moving their way through the?
Oh, so
Is it
Okay,
just
so-
the two of them?
no,
I
hold
thought-
on. I know what's going on. So,
Barry. Yes. You said there was 2 Wanti by the fire, but there's none here.
I quickly look down the hallway to see if there's 2 Wantis still standing there.
They're not there.
Shit. Okay, one second. I'd like to move across here back into the room and see if they're down in this room here, but doing it very stealthily.
You only see one sleeping. Roll a stealth check.
19.
ooh, good one.
Damn near asleep. Can't hear you.
Okay. I will move back, and then I will.
Don't do it. I will jump. I'm gonna make a noise.
Hey, it's Barry. They're sleeping. You can advance to the other room quickly, though.
Hold on. Wait. No, wait.
I'm like, he's gonna let
Wait
this
a
happen.
second.
Oh no.
You hear something rousing in the next room. And kind of going. And I mean, you guys can see the token, but it sounds like something's starting to walk down the hallway here.
I'm gonna knock a bow or knock an arrow.
No, back. Everybody back.
Move back into this corner. Shh, quiet.
Can we move? Can we move everybody back into the other room and hide around the corner?
I mean, we can certainly
Oh, look
try.
at that.
I just did it to help you guys. Everyone moved. Okay. There's not gonna be any stealth checks for this one. You guys moved effectively in time. This Perry, you see this Yuan T pureblood male walking now towards the fire, kind of scratching his head and moving into this little hallway and off into obscurity.
What the shit? There's another hallway there.
Yeah, you can see the hallway from where you are right now. Let me just reveal it. Sorry.
I feel like we need to have a sneaky capers kind of stuff.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
You can see 2 Yuan T now, and they are. Sorry, my thing's not working. There we go. You can see. Fairy, it's gonna scare you, but don't worry. They're right. They're kind of like now one's bed down and the other one's just kind of like talking to the other one and they're just having a little bit of a discussion. You hear like stuff like it's almost like a very like snake-like discussion that is going on in this room.
I mean, as they do, right?
As they would, you know, as one would. All right. What would you like to do, gang?
Let's move forward. Let's move through.
Perry, what do you see?
It's a little weird hallway. Besides, straight away. Come down to talking.
Okay, just wait them out. Don't say a word. Over, out, over and out, out and over.
You see them slowly starting to make their way. One makes their way back into that room, it seems.
Perry, did I just hear them leave the room?
And another one makes his way up to the hallway here.
I'm getting real antsy here.
Time is now. Come to this room.
Let's
Be
go.
quiet.
Hey, let's make our way through, folks. Quickly.
Jesus. Bo.
Perry, are you there?
Yeah.
Perry,
Sick of waiting. Let's go.
where are you now?
Corner.
Get in front of us and scout ahead. We're gonna move quick.
Oh, okay.
I will brush my way through 1, 2, 3 people here without them seeing me.
You feel like this strange like cloth going up against you, but
Who
you don't
touched
know
my
where
butt?
that like
For a guy that's so muscly, that's pretty chunky, buddy.
You almost broke a finger touching it.
Broke a finger for squishiness. Okay.
in that hallway, Perry, you see in that room, you see nothing.
Okay, I'll move into the room next to the big guard thing.
Perry, give me the all clear when you're ready.
Okay, I'm currently looking. I'll let you know if it's all clear.
It's all clear.
It's all clear.
All right, move in quick. Let's go around this corner.
I look down the other hallway. What do I see?
You see nothing.
I move down the hallway. What do I see?
Nothing again.
Perry, what do your elven eyes see?
I don't see anything. Move into the next room.
Following?
Following.
Shit.
Once again, nothing.
I peek around this corner.
Perry, where are you?
The hallway. Relax, bro.
Okay.
Once again, nothing.
Okay, I'm just gonna head, Joe.
Okay, Perry, should we come down the hallway now?
Do the thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, just chill the fuck out. I'm gonna go ahead.
Perry, I don't want to die today.
Perry, you peek around the corner here, and you see one Yuan-Ti in the storeroom, back turned, looking like they're kind of going through some of the storage. You can hear that they're talking to another Yuan-Ti, which you can assume is probably in the corner that you cannot see.
Perry, where are you now?
Next room here. Back is turned. They're talking to each other.
Roll a stealth check.
Fuck. Maybe able to scooch by.
Wait, are you talking about near the Merlot?
I rolled a 17. Fuck.
Roll a 7, so good. Good on you.
Okay,
Let's move past. Let's go.
we might be able to, but warning, but we might be. I quickly go to the other side as if I'm forgetting invisible.
Perry, you see a Yuan-Ti female this time in the other side of the storeroom. If everyone's deciding to move now, I want you all to roll a stealth check to see if you guys can get out this last leg.
With the pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a natural 19, so 20, 35.
29.
23.
The other guys get 19, 16, and 16.
22.
Plus 10.
We're crushing
No,
it.
that was with the 10.
And your modifier?
Cough.
Oh,
I think your modifier was plus 4.
You guys effectively get across.
Yeah.
You guys get across the hallway, and
26.
now,
Okay.
now you guys are in the final parts, the lower legs of the temple here.
Awesome.
Right.
We leave this plane of existence.
You leave this plane of existence, and you are gone now.
Okay. Barry immediately goes to this hallway. Peeks around this corner to look down this hallway here.
Clear.
He moves down the hallway into the entrance of this room to make sure it's clear.
Perry, are you still with us, mate?
Yeah, just down the hall.
Oh,
The big room where the gold snake thing was.
aye, okay.
What do I see?
Perry, as you get into this hallway, you hear the water flowing from the fountain,
I gotta pee.
which is kind of like blocking out a little bit more of the your inspection of the area. But you think you guys could probably make a run for it if you make your way out of here.
My memory serves correct. We gotta go across those boards, right?
Perry, did I hear you whispering down the hallway?
Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Honestly, folks, I think we can make a run for it. We can make a.
Hey, dwarves don't run. But I'll go.
I thought you could run short distances.
Well, that's true too. But what I more meant was like I'll stand and fight, then run away.
Okay, I'm at the boards now. What do I see?
Yeah, what do you see?
You see nothing. You see the hallway that's empty. You see some blood from where you guys recently fought the other Yuan-Ti purebloods. But yeah.
All right, Perry, I'm making my way into the golden statue room.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way across the boards.
Okay, on our way.
What do I see in this hallway? Sorry, one.
Perry, sorry, you went across the boards without doing a dexterity check. Please do one for me, please. Please.
Oh shit!
He gonna die.
14.
14. All right. You're fine. You're good.
Why do you sound
Denasi,
so dejected?
Denasi comes forward and goes, "This is super easy. Let me get across here."
Hold on, wait for our man.
And
on the other
she starts to almost run across, and she nearly falls. Her leg kind of slips on some wet timber, and she is now hanging over the precipice with her arms like holding the edge there, and she's like, Perry, you little boy, pull me up.
I'll go get her.
Shit. Okay, I go in front of her and I grab onto her arm, and I guess I lay flat and I try to.
I see this, and I'm gonna try and like dex-wise slide across the beams to the other side and grab her other arm and try and pull her up. Real cool, like.
Okay. Dexterity. Dexterity check.
All right.
While that's
Just straight
happening,
dexterity.
I'm tying a rope off
Yeah.
on my waist.
Oh no,
Oh shit.
that's a nat 1.
Oh no!
So that's a 5.
Oh, I can help you if it was leveled up.
Oh God. Borok, as you step on the timber, you don't remember it being as slick as it was, being the condensation and a little bit of water that's hit it. You slip and you're now hanging on the other side of the
Oh
precipice.
no! Oh no!
Oh fuck!
So I'm tying rope off on my waist, and I'm gonna launch it at whoever's got the freest hand, which I assume is Borok.
Borok would. He'd be the closest and be the easiest. You don't even have. You can actually go over and help him up if you need to.
Do I have to do a dex check if I go over?
If you go over and you effectively pull him up, you have to do a strength.
So yeah, can I do like an athletics check, or is it just a strength check?
You can do no strength if you're pulling him up. Athletics would be like if you're running, doing a jump.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, so just a regular strength check.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Thode gets over there too, and he decides to help you as well. So you get advantage.
Ooh. 'Cause that was only 11. 16 and 3 is 19.
You, like Thode and you both grab either arm of Borok and you push him up. Perry, I need you to do.
I need to switch up. the
I
music
need
right
you to do a strength saving throw, please.
Yeah, this is not gonna go over well. Actually, shit, I rolled a 13. It's not great, but 13.
Your feet. You're almost like trying to lean back while you're holding onto Denasi's arms, but your feet are slowly starting to like, and you can feel a little bit of the rubble starting to fall down, like, into the precipice.
Is okay. So I need to understand what's going on in my mind. Borok is on this side and Denasi's on the other side.
Yes, and they're well now. Borok is pulled up.
Okay.
Denasi is still hanging. Perry is holding Denasi by her arms, but he is slowly starting to get pulled in as well, just by the weight of the.
Okay. If nobody else is gonna do anything, I'm gonna run across and try to just grab Perry and both.
You can't see me.
But I can tell where she's holding on.
I guess she's grabbing. Yeah,
She's grabbing onto you. So I'm thinking of it as more of like a. This might not work, but I've said it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Gen gets a little impatient and he starts to walk across to see if he can help. He gets across the wood plank, no problem. He rolled an 18. He now is going to help just hold on to Perry to see if he can pull him up.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna come behind him and try to help that too. If it doesn't work.
Okay.
So Gen's there. This girl's being held by Perry in the hole, right?
Correct.
And Borok's no longer in the hole anymore. He's up on.
Yeah, Borok is standing right beside Thode right now.
Okay.
All right, so fuck it. I'm gonna throw the rope to Borok, say tie off, and run across and go help them.
All right, we're doing it.
That way I'm not interrupting what Gen was doing.
You're running across?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and run across. Well, yeah, I need to get across there.
Okay, dexterity check, but athletics.
Athletics. All right. Heads will roll. Natural 19. That's a 24.
Oh shit.
No problem. After you got your footing, you remember what it was like to be on these planks, and you just when you get over there.
All right. Grab a hold.
I'm gonna follow behind Bo.
Dexterity check, please.
So, but she has the rope, right, as a guide.
Yes.
So I don't know. Does that give her anything?
That gives her advantage.
Okay. Might not need it. She's Dexy. She's Dexy.
That was a 16 plus 4, so
Waawaatesi.
20.
You make it across, no problem.
Waawaatesi.
Waawaatesi.
There's gonna be me with just Wawa everything.
You're gonna be the famous character.
The Waawaa-sexy.
Thode pushes
Dexy.
Grjorn aside and goes, "Watch out, painted boy. See how it goes." And he even his massive hulking figure, he somehow is so deft in walking across this. You almost he rolled a natural 20. He just walked right across. He just walked right across, no problem. No, not even a squeak of the
DM
board. He
gets
was
crits.
so perfect with it. Grjorn,
Yes.
your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm coming across. Yeah. Dex, right? Or acrobat?
Yep.
Good thing we got
Dex.
the rope. That's a 4.
So as you're walking across, who's holding onto the other side of the rope? Borok?
He tied off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guess what, Borok? I need you to make a strength saving throw right now because Grjorn has slipped in the middle of this thing, and now he's falling into the precipice.
Mama, no!
You're getting pulled.
Oh no. Fuck. That's an 8.
An 8.
Is Perry still holding
That's
on
an
to
8.
the other person?
Perry is still holding on to Denasi, yes.
Yes.
I thought Borok helped there.
He got across, he didn't help her yet.
Oh, shit.
That was.
So now Borok is starting to hold, he's trying to hold himself back, but now he's slipping into the hole as Grjorn is falling in.
Can I go and help Bo?
Can I do something
Yeah.
here? I don't know
What do you
if
wanna
this
do?
is gonna work, but I want to try it just because it might be cool.
I need
Okay.
I want to try and strike. Am I near a wall?
Yeah, you are.
I want to try and use ensnaring strike to strike the wall, and if I hit, then my axe will. Creatures restrained by vines.
So effectively, you want to use it as a grappling hook
as a
to
grappling
hold you
hook.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a spell attack like you normally would.
Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah, no problem. Roll spell attack. Okay, so +4. natural 19. So that's 23.
As you start to feel your torso being jerked forward, you instinctively pull out one of your axes and just smash it into the side of the wall. And as the axe hits the wall, you hear like a tink and then almost like a... And these vines come out from the axe, from the base of the wood, and effectively holds you to the wall. And you like your arms being like wrenched back a bit, and you're being kind of pulled by your torso, but you're effectively holding yourself in. Gen sees what's going on. Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I could probably like feeling the sturdiness of this. I would probably try to start climbing the rope.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Is that strength or is it athletics?
Strength.
I always ask because I have proficiency. I get more with athletics. 12.
You're making your way slowly on the other side. Gen's gonna come over and assist. He actually is gonna assist Perry first with getting Denasi up. So he's gonna roll just a strength to help Perry pull him up. He rolls an 18. Now Denasi's up on the other side. Anyone else want to try and help Borok?
I want to help Bo.
Okay. How are you gonna help him?
Turn into an
Pull the
ape.
rope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a hold of the rope and start pulling.
Okay, so you have advantage. So roll strength and see if you can help pull up, big boy.
Hey.
18.
What was that?
18.
18 plus.
18. You help reel in. You help reel in Grjorn like he's the biggest fish at the Derby that someone caught.
And I come up with this like cheeky smile. Hey, thanks, Waawaatesi.
You're pretty heavy for a small one. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Perry quickly looks up and down both hallways here to see if any.
Oh, Perry, sorry, your invisibility's dropped.
What?
Concentration.
Because you were concentrating on trying to bring up, or did you drop your concentration to help try and pull up?
I would probably
Denasi?
suggest, yeah, if I mean, it's an action, so DM rules, but probably
Yeah,
if I'm straining to carry someone that's twice my height / weight, I can see my invisibility drop.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, I wanted to clear that out. But you guys see, Perry, you see up the hallway, nothing. You see down the hallway where you guys came in from, nothing. So you guys are pretty much clear to get out of here.
So we're all out. It's all good. We're back to sneaky.
You're pretty much. You guys could probably make a run for the end of the tunnel right now.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I go to the corner and I check it out to make sure there's one there.
All you see is the 2 spike traps that were there originally.
Okay, let's go. Go to this corner.
You see the daylight. It's getting to be about because you guys had got into the temple around 10 p.m. 10 a.m. It's starting to be like the sun's going down after or starting to go down.
All right. I will let other people leave before me.
I'll go.
I'll step outside.
Barry,
All
that
right.
was some good sneaking, friend.
As you guys step outside,
Thank you, Grjorn.
you see that you're pretty much clear. You're clear. You see the forest, the tangle in front of you, and well, you guys are out in the clear. You guys are in the forest. You're in the cover of the wood. Entering into the tangle, you remember the paths that led you toward the temple. You can easily backtrack yourself, but you do know that it's going to be about a day's travel just to get back. How do you guys want to deal with this?
I think we should camp for the night and head out tomorrow morning. Make sure that let's get away from this temple though first. Get a little bit of distance between us.
Hey, find a safe spot.
Gen kind of comes forward and says like, I can help with tracking through this terrain.
Yeah,
give
maybe
me
that
a
thing on
second.
your shoulder, Waawaatesi, might help us find a spot.
My hair.
That thing in your hair.
As you say that, you see like this little like small head just boop, come out of her hair and just like goes back in, and like it looks around and seems a little scared of the amount of people that are there. Gen bends down and kind of surveys the land, and he says, "Okay, well, I think if we go probably until it's dark, then we put up a camp. I think we should be fine for the night. And if we camp down and start early in the morning, we should be good."
I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Let's do that.
All right. So how do you guys want to handle this? Like, what's the marching order kind of going in? Are you guys just want to go fast forward to the camp, and then, or do you want to do anything along the way?
Perry would not be first in line, but he would be looking for any more of those tulips or any sort of other flora that I could collect for my ocean. Yes.
Okay.
That's about it.
Perry, can you roll an investigation check for me, please?
I rolled 7.
So as you guys are walking by, you remember the gigantic Venus flytrap that kind of pulled in Perry, and Perry remembers that this is where he actually found the tulip. As you're coming around the corner in the fading light, it's kind of hard to see, but Borok, you see something that you remember from about 2 days ago. When you were camping, you remembered this hulking figure in the woods,
Oh, right.
far off in the distance. Now, you see it again, but this time, it doesn't make any sense. It's the same figure, it's the same size, but it's this gigantic backpack. And just from underneath this backpack, you see, or in front of this backpack, but from what you see, is just these two skinny brown legs.
Two skinny brown legs.
They're not
What?
mine.
Like human legs? Or...
Humanoid legs. Yeah, you guys can all see their humanoid legs. Gen goes, what is that? Denassi's like, do you want me to take them out?
Well, I mean, again, what can you see? Can you see if those legs are moving? There's something hanging out of that backpack.
Well, hold on. He steps to one side, and all of a sudden you hear a twig snap. This hulking figure turns around, and the backpack turns around to reveal an elderly human male in pretty much khaki style clothing with a long gray curly mustache, and goes, oh, hello. I seen I've stepped into something over here. Burgess Livingston, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. My name is Borok, and this is a group that of travelers together. Now, are you stuck? What are you riding?
My boy, this is a backpack of holding. You've never heard
Hey,
of?
I've got one of those.
Oh, let me see that, please. Bring it forward.
What do you mean? I'd rather like to keep it.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My name is Burgess Livingston. You don't remember? You don't know who Burgess Livingston is?
Is it so? Just a question, DM. This is a man on top of the hulking figure, or this is the
No,
hulking figure?
it's a man with a gigantic backpack on his back.
Oh, okay. So I thought you figure was
No.
little man on fighting. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes, I see that. Call your name.
Come a little closer to the mic. I can't hear you.
I don't believe I can recall your name. I think Greg muted me there for a second.
It's just hella loud in my ears. I'm surprised you don't hear it.
Okay.
If he gets any
Burgess kind of
closer,
like
the mic's going to be in his mouth.
Yeah. Hi there.
He already has
nice.
stain on it.
Yeah.
Burgess kind of like grabs his chest. He's like, "You've never heard of the renowned explorer Burgess Livingston? What?
Would I know this name?
But Perry
You
knows
don't.
him.
You've never heard
okay.
this name before."
Yeah. All right. Sir,
You should have made him roll for it.
yeah.
Natural 20. Nope, you don't know.
You have no idea who this is.
You don't know him. You don't know him. He goes, "I'm from, the renowned explorer from the Explorers League in Ormkirk. No? Nobody?
I'm sorry, sir. No, that
I,
doesn't ring a bell.
that place sounds familiar to me.
Oh, you've been there.
Have I been there or do I know somebody?
From you, you've traveled there on your like little bit of travels. Ormkirk
Nice.
is the capital on the Hildremian Kingdom, which is on the other side of the Skullbearer Mountains.
My name is Grjorn Smashstone of the Smashstone clan from the island of Navigawa. I am well-traveled friend. I believe I've been there, but I have no idea who you are.
Oh, very, very, very nice to meet you. He kind of sets his hand out to shake your hand. But I hate to bother you.
Spit it out,
of you-
man. Jesus.
Right. Have you seen this? It's a flower. It's lovely. It's called the Nisali tulip. Anyone seen this before?
Perry, is that what tried to eat you the other day?
Nope. That's not. I don't know the creature that tried to eat me, but I have. Yeah. Yep. Nope.
Have you seen one of these tulips somewhere? Or?
Perry,
I know
roll
that you like
deception.
yeah.
I was just going to say, can I call him out on it? Would I know what it was that he had picked that day?
And of course,
You
I
don't
rolled
know the name of it, but
Five.
you rolled a
Five.
deception.
Oh,
I rolled a
wow.
5.
Are
Should be a
you
negative.
sure you do not know what the Nisali tulip is, or have you found it? Are you sure you haven't found it?
No. I haven't even heard of the Nusi tulip. Haven't even heard of it.
They're going red, Perry.
Nope. Don't know. Nope.
Barry, you're
Well,
you're
if the
saying
man
nope
says
a
he's
lot.
never seen it, then he's never seen it, Mr.
Thank you, Grjorn.
Barrington.
Thank you.
Barrington Levy.
Thank you.
What are you looking
Burgess. Well,
That's what I said.
I was sent from Ormkirk by the Explorers League to bring back one or maybe two of these tulips that I could find. And he kind of takes it, he grabs his mustache and twirls it aside. And, so we could study it. And I hear there's a lot of alchemical powers you could bring forward with it.
I'm going to kind of put my using body language, I'm going to put my body between this dude and Perry.
Okay.
That's all. I've just quietly.
Waawaatesi, you have some interesting skills from your druidic sense with plants and animals and stuff like that. I don't know what your full range is, but I believe there is a spell or something where you can communicate with plants and the like. Maybe you could ask the local fauna where might this be.
Yes, please. If you could, that would be
don't think she does.
Quite lovely. Oh, hello to you,
drop.
sir, in the back. And he waves to Thode, and Thode just like, you get a load of this guy.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if we can quite help you out, but how long have you been out here searching for it?
Let me see. And he kind of pulls out a journal, like, well, I did leave that this time. I would say it's been about 4 weeks. Yes, 4 weeks. Haven't been able to find any of it.
Well, it seems we're of no use. Maybe we have some other things to attend to, Borok, and
What
probably
do you mind if I just tag along for the duration of your trip? Maybe I've become a little lost.
I would like to just.
Can I make a perception check on how Perry is responding to this right now?
And I'd like to make a check of some sort if I can on this guy and his possible intentions.
Oh yeah, because insight check.
Or insight, right?
Insight check on both Perry. So Grjorn,
16.
you do an insight check for Perry. Borok, you do an insight check for Burgess.
That's 20 total. Dirty 20.
Perry, roll deception, please, sir.
He's giving the camera dirty looks.
I rolled a 9.
So you now please tell us the honest truth. Or you can just whisper to or text Grjorn how you actually are really feeling about this. Borok, with Burgess, what'd you roll again?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. You can tell he's actually just genuinely concerned. He does seem lost at this moment.
All right. You know what? It's not safe to have someone like this at. Well, he seems harmless enough from what I can tell. So let's let him tag along and let's get him out.
I do have some lovely food that I could offer if we set up camp. I mean, it is getting a little dark, and I've spent a many fireless night here because of the
I'm not
the
surprised you don't know
beasties.
how to cast a fire.
No, I mean, I can, but if a good explorer knows never to light a fire by themselves in the rainforest.
Okay, I'm gonna put my arm around Perry and say, well, let's go for a walk, friend. And we're gonna walk around kind of just on the outskirts of the based on his body language. We're moving out of the area right now and letting the other people talk with this new guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my little sugar glider to like sneak up and take food from this guy without him knowing, if I
Okay.
can.
Well, yeah, I just want to let you know that he said it was a backpack of holding, which means it's like a multi-dimensional thing. If you let your sugar glider go in there, it will die.
So I don't want to go in. I don't want him to go into the bag. I just wanted him to like check the guy's pockets and stuff to see if there's food in his pockets.
Roll an animal handling.
$14.
14. Okay. You what is the name of your sugar glider? Does it have a name?
No.
No. So you pull your sugar
That's some
buddy
good-
out.
That's some good improv.
No.
And you whisper to the sugar glider like,
I will research to see if there is an Ojibwe name for sugar glider, and then I will get back to you.
perfect, thank you. You kind of give the instructions to your sugar glider, and your sugar glider looks at you, goes, and then just jumps from the tree and glides over on top of this backpack, but not inside it. And he's scurrying around. He hasn't seemed to find anything just as of yet. He kind of like looks up at the top of the pinnacle of the backpack and goes,
Okay, I'm gonna call it back.
You just do a quick whistle and it just like it glides back
Is that
to you.
your sugar glider noise?
Yes, it is.
That's a great noise.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Thank you. So and he said, shall we crack on then? I just need to just find my way out of here.
You know what? Yes, I got a good feeling about this guy. You know what? I think this food's gonna be good. Let's go make camp.
Well, I frightfully like you too, sir. So let me just go around, introduce myself to everyone else here in the party. Burgess Livingston, how are you? He goes by and like tries to shake your hand. He goes up to Perry. Burgess Livingston, so nice to meet you. Burgess Livingston, so nice to meet you. Grjorn. Burgess Livingston. He tries to grab Waawaatesi's hand.
She's not
and then
having it.
So she whips her hand back. She's like, oh, frightfully feisty. Oh. All right.
Peter, take an inspiration dice.
Yeah, dude. I'm rocking this guy.
He tries to go up to Denasi, and Denasi has an arrow and just puts it underneath his chin and goes, "Try and touch me, and I'll fucking rip your arms off." Whew. And he goes, "All right, moving on. Let's crack on, everyone." And he actually starts walking in front of you guys, but he walks off into a wrong direction.
I think it might be better if you follow us than try and lead us.
Oh, right. Sorry, just not what it used to be.
And you know what?
Back in the day.
Why don't you come up here and stay with me?
So you know,
The rest of the
two
group are a little hesitant about outsiders.
Two leaders of the group. Then let us go. Co-leading. Did I ever tell you about the time
I'm gonna give him a dirty look.
came? All right, sir.
Can I
Between you
cast-
and me, sir, what's the Borok, sir? Between you and me, she seems frightfully angry.
Yeah, which one's this? Sorry. That generally
All
is
the
pretty
women
much
in the
all of them. Yeah. But she's seen some things. All right, so we just need to be. We need to give her a little bit of a rope. All right, we'll just
yes.
we'll just be nice to her.
Good, the good old distance. Big fan of that.
Yes, yeah. Good call.
Socially distant, you know.
Wow.
Let us
6 feet
lead
apart.
on, good sir. So,
Just give her some space.
is there anything you guys are doing while you guys are moving?
I'm trying to
up?
talk to Perry like, Perry, isn't that the same thing that you had before, and why you hiding it?
Hiding it because this know-it-all thinks that he's going to come and take the tulip as well. He's gone to us. He's going to try and sell things over our company. He's probably competition.
Oh, this is I understand
And
that.
can
It's
you
sort of
hear-
like the
and
Firebeard
Can you hear his
clan.
confidence? Where does he get off like with that? Are you kidding me? He's
Perry,
kinda friendly,
you
though.
overhear high, like further up in the party, you hear. Unfortunately, Borok is getting the brunt of all this, and he says, "And then I told him it was for gold. It was for gold." And then it kind of drowns out, and Borok, give us a sigh.
So Perry, yeah, I understand that. It sounds like my family against the Firebeard clan.
He just comes up and says, "Oh, does anybody know anything about the tulip?"
That is a spot on impression.
Do you know how long I've had to research it? What do you think? We've got the big backpack, and I'm a renowned explorer. Nobody's ever heard of him. Nobody.
Nobody.
No.
Nay. And some people have heard of me. That's how, like, I understand. So,
This guy.
don't you see, Perry? I'm trying to turn everything back on me here. Jesus.
Denasi pokes her head in and goes, "I don't got a." Oh, sorry, that's not Denasi. She goes like, Perry,
Hey.
little boy, tell me, do you got something that he doesn't have?
A big cock. I got your back.
Hey, what's he said? Yeah. What's up? And I put my hands on my belt and I just like one up, looking down.
Oh my god.
Right. All right. Let's keep going then.
And with that, I chuck Perry on the arm. I'm like, I got your back.
Okay. So, is there anything you guys want to do while you keep moving towards the camp, or is that about it?
I think we've done enough.
So, for probably the last hour or two.
Actually, Peter, as we're like, I'm assuming we've left the temple sort of thing. Can I just do a last check to see if I'm feeling any more of that runic energy around?
Yeah, go ahead. Just
to
roll.
be sure.
Like it'd be like a religion
Okay.
check. Yeah.
It's the same. 14.
It seems that every step you take, every
You
move
did
you
that
make. I think I did this
time.
last
Don't do it
game.
again.
It seems like there's been no difference ever since you grabbed this tablet. Ever since you grabbed the tablet, it's still a steady drum beat, and it hasn't changed since. So, it seems like it's with you now.
It's with. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
For the last hour or two, though, Burgess constantly stops and goes, "How about this place for a camping spot?" And then, Borok and everyone kind of like keeps moving forward. He's like, "All right," and he goes, "Then this one? No, okay, moving forward." But it's now the sun is down, and you can feel the cool air being rushed through the rainforest. Like the hot air that was trapped in there during the day is now finally being released. You hear more of you hear the nocturnal animals starting to move around within the bushes, and you feel like this is the best place to set up camp. So Janasi and Gen both they all set up further on down the kind of a little bit further away from you guys. But how are you guys setting up your camp? And keep in mind Burgess is right beside you, Borok.
I'm probably gonna go and I'll take. So what do you mean? How do you want to set up or?
Yeah, how are you want to set up the camp first, and then we'll talk about watches.
We'll set up in a circle.
Okay.
And I'm going to at some point once we get settled in, I'm going to go talk to Thode, Denazian again and just try and get them at ease.
Okay.
Wherever we set up, I want to make sure I'm in between Perry and Burgess.
Okay, so thankfully, Burgess wants to set up right beside Borok, and he just reaches in. He throws off his big backpack, reaches in, and just starts pulling out. He starts pulling out an actual like bed, and he's just like this single bed. He's like, "Someone help me with this, please, kindly." And he's like, "Huh?" And he has this full size bed that he's been able to like pull out of his backpack of holding. He says, it's a quite interesting magical gift I was given by a wizard that I helped save. And Borok, you're starting to walk off to talk to Gen, Denasi, and Thode, and he's like, "Oh no, I'll save the story for when you're back." Borok, as you're walking, you can see that, and you have known this on many a raiding party, is that there's not a lot of tents that you set up. Very, very rarely is it a tent. It's more so a lean-to. Right. You can see Thode is building just a quick lean-to that's on the side of this little elevated rock face, and kind of leans a bunch of palms up against it and just gets in, and he's almost just like relaxing underneath it right now. Denasi is counting her arrows that she picked up from when they were up on the second level, or her arrows that she picked up from the crappy weapons on the second floor in the temple, and Gen is just sharpening a rusted dagger that he had found. Once again, they don't have their gear, so they're pretty much scant of armor or weapons.
I'll throw my flask at Thode.
Thode catches it.
It looks like you could need you could use a drink after all that we've gone through and what you've gone through the last few days.
Yeah, I'd say. And he takes it back and just takes a big long swig of it, and like wipes his lips. I mean, I obviously got to say thank you for rescuing us. We were in pretty serious shit back there.
5 leave and 5 come back. It's the way. Know that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just I'm not too crazy about the folks you're hanging around with right now.
Rude. I mean, I wasn't too crazy about them either, but they came in handy back there. And truthfully, they're decent fighters. And they seem to be decent people. So I think that as everyone, we need to give them a chance.
Just like we gave Waawaatesi a chance, correct?
That's correct. And I know you guys still don't appreciate having her along, but she's
That's the
proved her
thing,
worth.
though. You keep finding stray animals and bringing them home.
Well, someone has to, or else we're not going to survive.
He kind of picks up a stone and just like chucks it into the bushes and goes, "Yeah, we'll see how the chief feels about that."
I'll handle the chief. Don't worry about that.
Sure
You
thing,
do
boss.
what you always do, all right? You protect us.
Do I hear their conversation?
Are you like where are you're setting up with the gang? I'm assuming, but what are you? Are you to try and stealthily listen? It seems like Borok did walk off into the distance.
Yeah. I was just, if I overheard it, I was just gonna like get a little huffy, and I was gonna. But if I didn't hear it, then.
Roll a perception check.
I was kind of making a point to go over to the group, like, because they were separate, right? And just
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wawa, I don't think you would have heard this.
Okay.
Try.
So let's calm these hostilities that you guys are seeming to have, and be thankful that
Wait, I remember.
that's it. And let's remember that we came and saved you. All right. Have some trust in me. I am your leader, and we'll get out of this. All right. We'll get your stuff back.
Denassi's kind of where you're situated is like you're kind of situated in the middle of all three of them, and Denassi's to your right, a little bit further off, kind of taking count of her arrows. Without even looking at you, she says, "But then what if one of these guys? What if they get hurt? Huh?
Well, that's on them.
What if they get killed?
That's on them.
What if you bring them back to the tribe and Chief doesn't like it and decides to just right in front of you? Would you feel guilty then?"
I would feel a little guilty, but I'd like you to think that I'd be smarter than to bring them straight back into the tribe without having a word with our chief first.
All right.
You know the system.
I know. Good
If they
night,
keep
Captain.
proving themselves to us out here, then we should have no problem.
Aye. You're right. You're right. Again, kind of just gives you like a nod of recognition. Denassi kind of goes back to just doing her own thing, and Thode says, "Don't think we're not grateful here.
I know you're
We really
grateful.
appreciate what you did, but we also want to look out for the Bloodhands.
That
Our
is my-
way is not everyone's way." And he
know
kind of
that.
throws you back your skin, your drinking skin there.
I'll take a long, drawn out sip of whiskey, and go, I know it's not everyone's way, but right now, these are our best allies, and they've proven themselves to be worthy. So, you guys are my priority. Waawaatesi is my priority. The other two need to prove themselves a little bit more, but just stick with them, all right? Let's stick with them.
Right.
And try and
Sure
show
thing,
them
Captain.
the same thanks that you are showing me when you're talking to them. Because remember, I wasn't the only one that was on top of that temple.
Sure thing. I'm gonna turn in now, Captain.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Thank you.
Good night. Over at the other camp, Burgess is trying to slowly move towards Waawaatesi, and he's like, "You see here this lovely tapestry that I found. It's from, I believe it's from the old Burkton days where they had the old mine. Have you heard of Burkton?"
I am going to turn away and turn into a panther, and I'm going to go survey the area.
Oh, man.
You like almost in like one's movement, like you're looking at Burgess and you turn around, and like as you're turning around, you're already shape-shifting into this sleek black panther, and you just pad off, like you jump on one fallen tree to the next tree to the next tree, and you're off in the distance. He's like, "Oh, all right. Spicy."
Spicy.
Waawaa-sexy.
Spicy.
So anyone want to do anything before we start getting into the watches?
Yeah, can we take a quick break?
Yeah.
Let's do a break right now. I was gonna do that like anytime now, but perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's do
Perfect.
this.
All right, guys, we're going on break. We'll be back in just a few minutes, but before we do, we got to give a bunch of shout outs here. We've had a really interesting episode so far. First of all, shout out to all you guys who are wearing Halloween costumes. I tried to just go extra bright. Next time I will get into the theme. So we've got Chris Summerville over here as Perry Longboffin / Luigi. And we've got Ty Wilson over here as Borok Grim-Sky. And Amanda's playing Waawaatesi, so she showed up as Waawaatesi. And of course, I'm wearing all my bright colors to pretend that I'm Grjorn Smashstone, and we like our colors. That being said, just before we head out to break, we have to give a huge shout out to Thriving Through Trauma, who donated $37.53 and said infinite love and eternal peace with a smiley face. That's a huge donation to our stream / Tiltify for the autism charity that we're doing. We also got a sub from I Am Shazam, and Harlem Hale at Harlem Hale has jumped into the chat to let everybody know that so far there has been over $1,000 total raised for the charity as of today.
That's amazing.
That's
Amazing.
huge. Don't forget, we're going live next Saturday from 9 a.m. On
Eastern
November,
Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. And the more you donate, the longer that we will play, up to a maximum of, I believe, 8 hours. So we're looking at going from like 9 a.m. till about 6 p.m. or something like that. All of that information is on the Tiltify link. I'll put it in the chat. And let's go to break. Anybody have anything to say?
Thank you, everyone, for the
Thank you so much,
donations.
everybody.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
the love.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back. Peter, take us away.
All right. As we left off, the team with Burgess Livingston and the hunting party now have set up camp in the Zilgal Tangle. With the night coming, we need to figure out who's doing all the watches.
I'll take first.
All right. So during my watch, I want to spend time. You tell me, DM, how this is going to work. I want to attune to the rune stone that I found.
Okay, so the way this is going to happen, Grjorn, is it's going to be a series of studies. Just like you were as a Skald, you would remember when you were training,
Yeah.
it wasn't just one and done.
Yeah.
You would start learning more and more and more.
So I have to
Okay.
spend like an hour or two, like however much time towards something.
Yes, so for this one, you don't know how many hours you need to
It's gonna
take with it
take- yeah.
until you actually sit down and spend some time with it. You might be like, when you open a book and you're like, oh, this is going to take me a lot longer than I expected.
Okay.
So stuff like that. So you need to sit down and take some time with it.
So can I do that as part of like when it's my turn to watch? I can say that I'm sitting down on my watch, but I'm also spending some time attuning to the thing. I suspect that gives me disadvantage on my perception rolls.
It does for that 1 hour.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I'm game
though,
for that.
we'll give you a disadvantage on your check for your watch because of that, but because I'm not going to make you do 3 checks for like 3 hours or whatever, right?
Okay.
So we'll get you to do 1 check at disadvantage.
Okay. That's fair.
So Borok, you're taking first. Grjorn, you say you're taking.
I guess I'll take second. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we change that? Because I'm out off in the woods somewhere. And
Okay.
I'm just going to, because I don't need a full.
Yeah, she's a 4-hour trancer.
So I could
Prancer.
stay up. I would like to stay up while Bo is doing his watch, and I'm going to be like walking around the perimeter and stuff, just like keeping an eye out. And then I would like to do the second watch and then have my rest, if possible.
So the thing is, like you said, you took off, right?
Yeah.
Did you come back when it was time to start the discussion for watches, or would you be still out?
No, I'd still be out.
Okay, so effectively, you're doing your watch with Borok
Okay.
and with a little bit of Grjorn, because of just like the overlapping times.
Okay.
That actually is good for my disadvantage rolls. Not that we're metagaming.
Thode steps up and says, I'll take third, So effectively, I think we only need 4 watches for the night. So if Perry wants to do one,
Nope.
nope. All right.
Perry would, though, during the first watch, would like to ritually cast Detect Magic on the gold item that he found.
Oh, sure. Does that tell you what it is exactly?
Actually, hold on. Very well. Never mind. Are you doing this at the start of as we're getting down into camp?
Yeah, like everyone's getting down the camp, the watches are starting, and I just do.
Let me, I might be able to help you with that, Perry, if you give that to me for a minute.
Give what?
Whatever you're studying over there.
Oh, I'm just doing a ritual.
I also am very familiar with rituals on how to identify things.
Oh,
I already had your back, I wouldn't take anything from you, Perry.
can you be able to tell me what it is?
Yes, and I will give it back, because that's who I am.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm still gonna do a ritual Detect Magic.
Okay. Gen is going to take the final watch for the night.
Thanks for keeping us on track there, DM.
No worries. Okay, so first watch. Borok, you're kind of walking around the perimeter. There's a small fire going. Burgess is starting to bed down for the night, but he's still telling his outlandish stories. But the night seems calm. Roll an investigation check for me, please.
While I'm on my watch, I just wanted, I'm adept with wood carver's tools. I'm going to start finding a branch and working a snake in the shape of the statue that I took those poison vials out of, just as a bit of a keepsake.
Yeah, sure. Well, roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, that's a 9.
You just started, right? You got the form down, but you haven't done the detail. You're gonna still need to work on this one a little bit.
All right, and then you want an insight check?
Investigation.
Investigation. So that's cocked. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh shit. That'd be a 4 total.
The night seems calm to you. The night seems calm.
Seems calm to you.
Cut my finger while I'm carving. Shit.
Grjorn and Perry.
Yes.
You guys are doing something, I guess, during this time. Keep in mind that you only really can spend an hour on this, so you can get your rest, and also Grjorn, so you can do your watch too.
Right. I only need so the ritual's like 10 minutes, right?
I believe so for identify.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Rituals are all. I think you're right. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, do you have the components? Oh wait, no. You don't have the.
I don't.
We discussed that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna like sit quietly with it and meditate and try to identify it. Like I assume it's like an attunement essentially. Is trying to figure out what the thing is.
Yeah. Well, the casting time is only a minute, so it's not too long.
That okay, but that's if I cast it and use a spell slot. But if I do it as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry. So you take 10 minutes, and this identifies what the item is.
You know what? I could just fucking cast it because we're in
Well,
sleep.
Perry will take the 10 minutes to detect magic, but because he can only use it as a ritual. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, Grjorn, this is the you take your time. You get this ring, and you identify it as the following. You're able to see that this ring would acquire someone to attune it to them.
Mm-hmm.
But while wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell as a bonus action at will.
Cool.
It can only target yourself. So it's the
Okay.
ring of jumping.
All right. So I'm gonna. This is funny. Actually, while Perry is doing his ritual,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I did mine. I'm gonna burn a spell slot,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's still doing his ritual, and then I'm gonna toss the ring back at him and be like, "Hey, Perry, this one will let you jump. You gotta attune to it though, kid." And that's it.
Okay. Didn't you have anything else that was magic or items that you wanted identified?
I want the runic stone personally. Are you talking to me or Perry?
Well, I think as a whole, did anyone else have other items they wanted identified?
I have a geode.
Okay.
You also have the dagger that you got.
Yeah.
But I think we already discerned that dagger was just a fancy dagger, right?
Yeah, it was just a ceremonial dagger.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Yeah.
You have the geode. That's right, Waawaatesi, but you're in your animal form.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I wasn't gonna do anything with it until maybe the morning after, like because I wanted to make sure that I
I picked
used.
up that cone.
Yes,
Shit.
you did. You did.
Can I? Then I'm not gonna. Fuck. There's so much I want to do. Yeah.
Which will you cast it?
Because we've already said it, I'd rather focus on the runic stone, and I've already identified for Perry. Then I'm not going to bother. Well, I guess we could do it as a spell slot, right? Fuck,
You're gonna
so
have a
smart,
rest.
Borok. No wonder you're the leader here.
You're gonna have a rest anyways. So
Yes.
Those spells are gonna.
Can I cast Identify and burn a spell slot on the cone as well? It's probably just a
Absolutely.
fucking cone.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you once again you sit down and you take out this like leather. It looks like a wrapped leather cone, and you actually identify this, and this is the horn of silent alarm.
Oh my god, I love this. I'm so glad I picked it up.
This horn has 4 charges. When you use an action to blow it, one creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears sounds coming from the horn. The horn regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
Awesome.
So essentially, it's like a personalized alarm system for someone that you want to alert.
Yeah. Can I? Is it? Can I use it? Like, for example, Waawaatesi's out running around as a panther. Can I use it? Would I be able to use it with her? And by creature, does it have to be like a beast, or does that mean anybody?
Just says creature.
And is it is this a homebrew or is this like a thing that exists?
It's a thing that exists.
Thank you.
This is Xanathar's Guide to Everything, so you should be able to get it in D&D Beyond.
That's what I was asking.
So this
D&D
would
Beyond,
be
everybody.
this would be. You could actually, if you think, you have a creature of your choice, so you can think of the person and have them hear it.
Okay. That's awesome. I love this.
Within 600 feet. Keep that in mind. We'll add it to your D&D Beyond later, though.
And is it like one of those like Viking horn things? Like,
No, it looks like a strip of leather that's been wrapped up to the point of making a cone, and it's got twine wrapped all around it to keep it in its place.
that's kind of cool.
With a few little runic symbols carved into the leather.
Like burned into the leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Horn of Silent Alarm. Very cool.
Yes, sir.
Thank
the
you.
ring of jumping. That's what the book.
Well, if you had fallen down the pit, although I think you probably have to touch something to jump.
They call me
Yeah.
grasshopper.
Very cool. Okay, so that being said, how much time do I have left? Because I use those as things.
So you took 10 minutes. You took 20 minutes in total to identify that, right?
Oh, I burned the slot, so I was just gonna say that took me 2 minutes. I burned my spell
took-
slots.
For both of them?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, it took you 2 minutes to identify them. You're like, bing, bang, boom, here you go.
yeah.
There's still about an hour left in Borok's watch
Okay.
right now.
Then I'm gonna spend my time trying to attune to this runic stone. That's my turn.
Okay, so all we're gonna do here is that you're going to roll a religion check,
Okay.
and we'll see what you learn.
My gosh.
Natural 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna explode with wild magic.
Unfortunately, you just to get something out of this, you have to reread the same passage twice, and that instead of taking 1 hour has taken 2 hours
Nobody
now.
said I was smart.
And you've cut into 1 hour of your watch. What you do discern though is that you're gonna need about 5 hours total
Okay.
of successes. Let's say that 5 successes to read this fully.
Making notes. Cool. Now, can I roll my perception checks with disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's 8.
8.
But wait, question.
Mm-hmm.
Waawaatesi's still out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is she making her own perception checks during this, or
That's what I was going to ask.
do
after
I
you
get
then.
advantage, which means it just air
Nope.
like
You don't even-
shot.
But I appreciate it.
Trying to game the game.
Game recognizes game, but
Because
no.
I don't know who's doing watches, right? Because I'm just still out.
You're just watching. You're on your own.
Yeah, you're still out and about. So Perry, what have you been doing during this time? Because I know we can kind of retroactively go back and discuss.
Perry double checked the item to ensure that it was magic. I said I'd ritual cast like magic on the ring.
Yep.
That's what I do. I confirm it's magical. I trust Grjorn's description of the item. And I will set up my bedroll real nice. And I'm going to take a nice long sleep because I don't have to look out.
As you lay your head down to go to sleep, you kind of like you're putting your bedroll down, you're taking your jacket off, and you've rested it beside. And as you look over, you see Burgess in a full-size single bed, like resting up, looking at you and going, "Good night. Have a great sleep. Good rest and dreams to you. And see you in the morning, sir."
You can't see his face, but it's classic. He skinned him teeth at him.
Good night. Thank you.
for joining us.
Sorry, can I bend your ear for a second?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
I'm here for this.
I know you're trying to go to sleep, and I am as well. But I think it would bring me a little bit more peace if we just have a little quick discussion. He kind of removes the sheets from his bed and gets up, and he's in a full like Ebenezer Scrooge nightgown and
of course he is.
and he's got like, you can see that the hat that he was wearing, he's bald on top, but he's got like this little gray wispy sides of hair coming out, and with his big mustache it kind of like makes a bigger version of it. And he's like, Perry, was it correct?
Yes.
Right. What was the last name? I've heard of a name Perry before.
Harry Longboffin.
That's your last name. Oh yes. Maybe it wasn't the right Perry that I was thinking of. I was thinking of a Perry that, his brother was an alchemist. I don't know. I ran into him once, I believe. Anyways.
Really? Tell me about the story. It sounds so interesting.
Oh no! I just ran into this little halfling fellow, and I don't want to paint with one brush, but he did mention a Perry, and you are a halfling. Just wondering if you related to him. I don't remember the name of the chap.
I'm not sure. I have a very big family. If you could describe me a little bit more of what he told you, that would help me.
Well, it was by the gods. Yes, we were in the Adventurers League, the tavern, having a few drinks, and he came out and said something about this flower. Said it was full of these powers, but I took it upon myself to grab it for myself, and maybe see what I could do with it. What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. Jasper, that was his name. By any chance, do you know a Jasper?
You said you took a flower of power from a guy named Jasper?
No, Jasper was talking about this, the Nisali tulip. And I thought, you know what, that sounds like something jolly good for me, and I feel like maybe I should pick it up myself and see if I can take a crack at this alchemical stuff, I guess you could say.
Just curious. This Adventures League Tavern, you say? What city was that located in?
Oh, it was in Ormkirk, of course. Jasper had come by, and I believe he was dropping off some potions to the guild and the league, and but they said, "Do you have a drink?" And I was in there, and we had a quick chat, and he got up and left, and said he had to go back to his business.
Interesting. Yeah. That's fascinating. I know a few Jaspers. It's quite a common name amongst us halfling, but that sounds amazing. Did he look well?
He was a little round, a little portly, if I could remember. Curly hair, such. He had a lovely sideburns, but he seemed all right. He seemed happy. He seemed jovial. I'm just, forget the whole thing. Sorry. I was just wondering if you knew him. But
It would be quite the coincidence if I knew the same Jasper as you met. But I knew a few. But I doubt that they would mention my name.
Roll deception. Yeah, buddy.
17. Ooh. Fuck, Perry's a liar.
But that seems. Oh, sorry, that's frightfully not not PC of me to say things like that. So I apologize. Forget the whole thing. I'm going to bed now.
Okay.
Good night.
Great. It was great talking to you, and thank you. But what? Just curious. You met a random person in a bar, and you came out to this jungle just because of something they said?
Why, yes, that's what adventurers do, you know. We explorers, we want to find it all, we want to see it all, we want to touch it all. You know, it's
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, how does someone like you survive out here? With respect, I say. I'm trying to understand how have you made it out here in this dangerous jungle?
How dare you, sir? Do you know who you're speaking to? This is Burgess Livingston. I've climbed the Scalebearer Mountains. I've swam the ice-cold seas of Halivara. Do you?
I will apologize. I just look at a fellow like yourself, and I wonder, how is it that you avoid, monsters and such? I'd like to know.
I have my ways.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. How?
Wouldn't you like to know? Actually, you know what? No. Here. Let's play a little information for information.
Okay.
What is the deal with that minx, Waawaatesi?
Oh my god.
I look around to see if Waawaatesi is
Waawaa-sexy.
within reach.
She's not.
I whisper
Wait,
quietly.
Wawa, what are you doing?
She's AFK, but she's the
Oh, she's
panther, so she's out in the forest.
Okay, she's out in the forest. She's down around.
Well, between you and I like to call her Waawaa-sexy
Oh.
for obvious reasons.
It's
canon
now.
But we must show respect. That minx does have the ears of a minx and the eyes of a hawk. Trust me. Very well, she may be listening in on a conversation right now.
He kind of like nestles into his pillow like a high school boy, and he's like, "Oh, does she?" Well, Patty, I'll tell you one thing. I have some magical items at my disposal that makes traveling around super easy. And he taps his backpack that's like leaning up against his bed, and he goes, "Don't you worry." Anyways, good night. Good night, Waawaatesi, wherever you are.
Well, wait, but it was information for information. Oh, you said the magical item. Well, it would be rude of me to go on and ask you to elaborate. So you sleep well. Thank you.
Yes. Good night. Good night. All right. So you guys bed down.
Seriously, Peter, take another inspiration dice.
Dude, he's great.
You are
Holy
incredible.
crap.
Watch out, Matt Mercer.
Take him the BBEG.
Thank you.
At DDnD with me. Oh my God. At DNDW me, folks.
Thank you.
Dashing, really.
Make me blush like a high school girl.
High school boy, really.
High school boy, yes.
I just keep thinking of Nigel Thornberry.
Honestly, he sounds like the British Bill Cosby to me. So.
Nigel Thornberry is a great character. Yeah, great show too.
Sorry, sidetracked.
Yep. Sorry, Peter.
So now it's Thode's turn, unless someone else is doing anything. Is Wawa back?
No,
Okay, so Thode's gonna take next watch, and
I can roll for her if you want me to.
yeah, do it please.
Okay. Uh, 17 perception.
Okay, well, the whole night's clear for her as well, as she's padding around the night and jumping from tree to tree. Thode gets up, decides it's his turn to go through.
Yeah, I just putting a little statement in there. We may need to retcon something there if she wanted to do something specifically.
Oh, yeah.
And apologies. She's dealing with some family issues.
Okay, yeah, don't worry. We can always go back if we need to. But Thode goes through the night, kind of pads around and walks by the fire and looks off into the distance. He's carrying like a old rusted scimitar that he found in the temple, and he's just looking around, seeing anything, and night goes on pretty quiet. Lastly, it's Gen's turn, and once again, the night goes by fine. Gen, though, takes a second to go to Borok and just rouses him awake for a second and says, "Hey, Captain, sorry. I just want to have a quick word, all right?
All right. What's up?
Thode, he's just a little... I think he's a little embarrassed about being captured, you know? He's always been the headstrong one. You know that. Look, don't take it the wrong way. Just remember that we trust you. You're our captain, all right? I don't want to hear anything else from it. I just want to say that to you. Good night." And he gets up and starts to walk away.
Again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just make sure you let me know how things are going over there, but he'll come around. I know he's headstrong, and he's probably embarrassed he couldn't get you guys out of that.
He's a little he's sensitive.
Sensitive for a big man, I know.
Yeah. Well, good night. And he pulls up his hood and walks along. That retroactively, finishes the night up for us. It's morning, and Burgess is up early doing his workouts. He's doing these like light stretches. He's like, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And he's like, "Good morning, everybody." The day?
Good day, good morning.
Good morning.
That's too much activity in the morning.
We level up there.
That would be well, you're level 4 now, but that would, if you were retroactively, like, you're now level 4.
So did we level up?
Don't know how
To level
to
4.
do that on here. Also, I have to change up my spells.
Long rest.
Was I supposed to do that before I rested? But
Yes.
okay. Meant to do that as I retroactively leveled up. Wait, do I get to change spells and then level up, or do I level up and then change?
You get to change
spells.
Just change spells to your new level ups.
Okay. I don't know how to level up. Oh, manage levels.
There it is. Fun fact, I was helping Waawaatesi with her character, and she's a druid. And she also has to prepare spells. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
But her numbers are so high that she can prepare 9 spells per day, but no 7. So all of her she's prepared.
That's awesome. Okay,
I
so
was saying you're lucky.
Burgess says, "Where are we off to next?"
Waawaatesi's back. Do we want to just quickly give Perry some time to update there? Give her a chance to confirm or deny if she wanted to do something while she was a panther out in the forest.
Yeah, well, Tessie, did you want to do anything when you were a panther?
I was just wanting to check around and see if there was anything like dangerous to the group, and just keep an eye out.
The roles were pretty much with the group. There was nothing really of danger to you guys. Okay. It was a pretty quiet night. There was a little bit of discussion. Maybe Perry will tell you about it later. But the morning is upon us, and everyone's kind of putting up camp, bringing down the fire. And what are you guys doing?
Do we make a fire?
Yeah, you guys had made it.
Oh, before I went to sleep, I was gonna not be a panther anymore.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to wake up a panther.
It only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, okay.
It dropped when you went to sleep.
Yeah.
So on your sheet, hit long rest.
D&D Beyond, everybody.
D&D beyond everybody.
Honestly, it's worth it.
Oh, 100%.
Especially because I'm a digital dude. It makes it easier to manage. This was not paid sponsorship. This is actual facts.
All right. So, seeing as we might not have that much time left, what do you guys want to do? And for this next little bit,
Do you think we have time to get to the
Get
Grung?
through the Grung village.
to get through the Grung village, I would say let's just do the travel to the Grung village because I feel like there might be some stuff to unpack there too.
Okay.
All right. So, let's get some marching orders. Let's get to the Grung village.
I'm keeping myself between Barrington Levy and Perry.
Burgess Livingston.
Yeah.
Barrington Levy.
I'm going to tell Gen to keep Burgess occupied.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, before we leave, I wonder if I can grab Borok sort of like stealthily, not stealthily, but like privately, bend his ear and just say,
You have to remember which one of the team helped you and which one didn't. I've got Perry's back. I hope you do too.
Well, what are you talking about there?
Hey, the man's looking for things, and I'm perceiving that maybe Perry might have the thing he's looking for, and that's none of his goddamn business.
I'm going to be on Perry's side, no matter what.
That's
But,
all I wanted to know, friend.
Perry has been very forthcoming with letting myself know what he may have, or this situation could have been.
Do you care about flowers, Borok? I knew you were sensitive.
Yeah. I don't really care much about the flowers.
Exactly. Carry on.
As you guys are talking, you see Burgess like, all right, shall we continue on? And he moves off into the wrong direction again.
he's gone.
I'm going to pull Grjorn aside. Well, no, still at the same time before you leave.
Yeah.
You pull him a little bit further aside.
Yeah, further aside.
To establish
come over here. Yeah, to establish
No,
dominance.
you're like no, over here. No,
Yeah.
right
No, over
there.
here.
Yeah,
No, over here.
there
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
You see, I have a plan.
We plan it, Don.
If this fella gets too close to Perry or figures out he has that, we do have a fun little poison that immobilizes. And,
Sly dog.
and truthfully, that pack on his back probably has some pretty nifty things in it.
There's no doubt. And the more of those packs we have, the better.
So don't worry, I'm not all.
Borok, you old dog, yeah.
I have many ideas.
Yeah, it's like you was a pirate from around Navigwa.
I just think 3 moves ahead. That's all.
Check, make, and checkers.
So you guys are still like
Yes.
walking along as you're having this discussion. The terrain becomes once again a little more swamp-like. The air becomes a little bit more humid, a little bit more sticky. You start feeling the flies buzzing around you, and the sounds of like squishing mud between your boots, and you know that you're getting close to Lungaron, the Grung village. Burgess says, I've never seen this place. Have you, sir? And he looks at Thode, and Thode just says, shut the fuck up.
And good night, sir.
And then you kind of hear Danasi in the background going like, and
If Grjorn heard that, he would have laughed too.
um,
I love Thode.
you guys are moving forward, and you see a blue grung kind of hopping around.
Do we recognize this blue grung?
You absolutely do. You see the
Perry.
small.
Perry, isn't that your buddy?
Oh, yes. His name. Oh, using my. Oh, I know. It's Gorup, isn't it?
That
And
sounds
you
about right.
immediately hear the noise, and he goes. And you hear like. And he's like. And like Gen immediately pulls out his dagger.
No.
And he's just like-
What?
Now.
These fucking
That's
guys
a
did
friendly.
this.
It's friendly to us. And look at the little
And,
guy. He wouldn't hurt anybody.
If he's not friendly, he's at least afraid.
This grunt, like Garop's eyes are like saucers. He's so excited to see you guys, and he lets out like a little loud noise, like a loud chirping noise, and all these other grung start to surround you guys again. It's very, very similar to what
Okay.
to what you saw before, and
Seeing that, can I cast Comprehend Languages? Just to make your life miserable as a DM?
yeah, sure, no, please go ahead. You see the warrior grung, which are the green ones, starting to start to move in on you guys with their weapons drawn. All you hear is Grjorn. What you hear is, I think that's that weird looking dwarf. Remember? He's the one that broke the cage.
I'm gonna kind of push Harry forward and be like,
Perry, they like happy people with familiar faces. Go and talk to them.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm Perry. Do you remember me?
I'm also going to look at Borok and give Borok the look of like, hold your people back.
I am.
There's
Don't worry, I
no
got it.
there's
You can see Thode and Denasi and Gen are absolutely seething right now. They have fire in their eyes, and they're ready to move on. Burgess is just absolutely enthralled by this. What is this little creature, Waawaatesi? Do you know this? Do you know this?
You might want to step back from them.
Why? They look absolutely harmless. They've got little.
How have you last this long out here? That's the real question.
I can handle-
We'll unpack that later.
all
Perry,
right.
can you please talk to these?
Oh, sure. Okay. Hello. We're back.
And-
we defeated the Wan T.
That's where we're gonna leave it.
okay.
All right.
All right. Dang. Okay. Give me a second here to get my mouse working. That is a great spot to end off episode 3. Once again, I just want to thank all the people that tuned in for this episode, and for all of us here who came out with their Halloween costumes. I feel like I am lacklustered, but yeah, I'm a highlighter. And again, guys, listen, this charity event is going down next Saturday, November 7th at 9 a.m. And we are going to go as long as you guys keep adding in those donations. Once we reach $100 donation, we will add another hour. I think at 300 or 400, we're going to add another hour. And after that, we're going to turn it into a marathon of madness. Our poor DM is nervously, anxiously excited for it. It's going to be a lot of work. But
Sorry, Greg. I just wanted to jump in here for a second.
yes.
So I just wanted to make it known that what we'll be doing during the Autism Homebase charity event is we will be doing a one-off adventure of my own creation. This is going to be kind of separate from the story that we're telling here, but with the same characters. It's going to be interesting. This is something that this one I've been working on. It's been in probably the dark recesses of my mind for a while. Very excited to share it with you. Very nervous, and hopefully we can survive the madness. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, and as Terry has said in the chat, there all donations also add to the milestones for the other streams, so everything counts. And again, we just reached $1,000 in fundraising already, which is huge, guys. That's absolutely huge. And yeah, every little donation counts. From $5 to $10, it's all in USD. Unfortunately, even though we are Canadian based, but again, it's all for a great cause. So who cares what the donations is? And we can't forget Greenleaf Geek because she's given us an incredible giveaway with $50 towards her store. I mean, that's just huge. And as you can tell, we're all big Greenleaf Geek fans. So
I'm a Greenleaf geek.
That's it.
Love you, Leah.
All right, Ty, take us out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice.
Okay, bye.